there's that. Okay, now let me check one more thing to make sure it's working. Let's see. Go there, and should be live now. I'm gonna try and ask one of my family members real quick to take a look on their end. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. And luckily, in case it did not show any video, like I said, I learned from my past mistake, and I am recording while recording this. So I'll do a stitch in my video edits. So bear with me one more moment. Alrighty, there we go. Apparently it's working now, so let me try again. Ariel, hello. Let's see, anyone in chat? Yeah, there's a couple people in chat. So, awesome. I can see there's someone named Have This Too. Hi there. Now let's continue. What was I doing? Yes, I'm looking for the ghost mansion so we can go and farm the monsters. I believe it's on the other side over there of the river where that gentleman's playing the flute. And I can't go back this way, so or it's on a back route somewhere. Let's see. Nowhere that way. You can walk in and out of that entire building. So rotate the camera around, see if we can get any better spots. Nope. Looks like we gotta go through here and need to figure out a way to get across the water. Okay. Yeah, there's gotta be a way across that water real quick. Long time ago, the Vine King. Yep. The gentleman's just retelling the story as he did on the first video. So let's see. Let's just say yes. And we can't swim. So let me see here. Ah, now I see everyone's chatting there. Ah, androgynous entity. I see your comments now. I had the wrong button clicked. Well, it's all learning progress. See everything in there. Okay. Yes. So that's fixed now. Alright. Now before, I want to say on my last, well, let's try and talk to the parents. On my last stream playing Ape Escape 3, which I believe was this past Wednesday, I said I'd like to do like a custom design. I hope Mr. Duncan gets Wilson. Custom meaning that everyone, like you can send in on the Gyu Show Gen Facebook, like some artwork, and I'll try and stitch that in on the back cover to the channel, because channels are not built just by one person alone, they're built by a group of people, whether that's your editor and you, or great ideas from your fans, and I believe it's the fans that make the person. Remember, the people make up the kingdom, not the king. Sorry to keep you waiting, Gyusha. Looks like all Duncan had was a common cold. Now let's head back home to Santa Rosa. Theft! Papas, don't tell me you're on your way back home already. Please stay, even if only for the night. Well, guess I can't turn down an invitation like that. Okay, thank goodness. Please come this way. Well, it's a good thing I have 2 saves. It's one thing I learned from my older sister. If you ever have something important going on, 2 saves help. One for the main event, and then once you get past a certain point where, like, say the game goes off on dual tangents, do this and you get this ending, do this and you get that ending, save right before that tangent, and then just go. I know it sounds kind of tedious, but you reap the benefits in the end. Get to say you did it. Well, Papas, you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I am going to raid those dressers. I need stuff. Alright then, we'll leave pretty early tomorrow. All the villagers are waiting for us. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Gyusha. Just picks me up and throws me in the bed. It's just like, sleep, child! Wake up, Gyusha. Gyusha! This must be when I get to go to the castle. Comatose. Zombie. Live. Oh, good. You're up. Are you ready? We'd better hurry up. What do you mean? Where to? Why, Lenore Castle, of course. We're gonna knock those ghosts round and save that kitty. Lenore Castle is straight north from here. Let's go! You say let go, and you follow behind me. Dad! Wake up! Wake up! He's awake. You can see his eyes. Do not let them fear you unless you see the whites of their eyes. Or what's the word? Do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes. That's a war saying, but I'm just gonna throw potted vases around. Let's see. He's sick and elderly. Don't worry, we're not mugging you. We're just mugging your plants. See? Your plants are now dead. Or, would the correct term be uprooted? Yeah, straight north of here. Did you have a plan for this little one? No. Then we shall... Can't lift the table. And let's see. Markets are open. Everyone except this guy. Let's see. Ah, I remember. I already bought medicinal. Shame on you, sir. For shame. If we were to be raided at this moment, you would be either the first to go or the last to see it, because sleeping on the job. Alright, to the north. I'm going this way. Let's see. So we are this quill. It looks like there's a bridge there. But because to the east there, and just so you know, if you don't know how to read a map, little ones, there's a saying you can use: never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, southwest, and the sun starts in the east and sets in the west. So if you're ever out and about too, it helps you keep your bearings. So that's a little trick to help you read a map. A map should always be, they have like a little compass on here telling you where it is. Now my big old head for my box right here should be right in the way. Yeah, it's right in the way. I'll shrink down this box a little bit and adjust myself accordingly. There we go. Fix this too. Adjust it like that. Unfortunately, the camera box for this particular camera doesn't have really low resolution settings, or I should say, it has too high of a resolution setting, so it doesn't adjust downscale too much. Alright, but let's see, where are we now? Believe we need to go there. So, close that up, and let's head north. Cross the bridge. Finally a fight. Ah, saber cubs. Don't worry. Come at me. I'm ripped. Ha! 34. 3 points damage. Nice. Points, 5 points damage. Hit 115 done by me, and that's the saber cubs, giving 16 points of experience. What else? I level up, max HP went up, MP, strength increased, agility, wisdom, defense. Well, I can tell you this right now, no matter what level my character goes up, I am not getting none the smarter. 20 pieces of gold. 20, so about, if I average that out, I can get a pretty good amount of gold on the first go. So let's have a look at the bag, see what we got in here. So I got 3 medicinal there, then I got some there. So I have 8 total medicinal herbs, which will come in handy. And in case of emergency, I can always use the Chimera Wing. It's basically fast travel. Long neck. Nope, she missed. And I nailed it with 17 points of damage. Sweet breath. And a bite. Okay, 15 damage, 3 damage. Now, let me ask you all this. As the game progresses, how would you like me to play it? Now, my way is slow. Let's take the grind way. So when we get to the opponents, it's just, as you see, one hit done. Bianca just leveled up to level 2. Strength, agility. I will be trying to keep certain things balanced out, meaning as my party grows, I'll be trying to keep them balanced with strength and defense, because there are items you find in-game that just naturally boost strength and defense. That must be the castle there. So yeah, feel free to type in the chat, what do you think I should do? Just go for the story or level grind? I'll wait for your response, okay, everybody? Okay. Come on. Okay, got that. That. Alright, so she's leveling up quickly. Defense rules, learn the spell Frizz. Frizz. It's electric. I could always be wrong. It's either electric or fire. Let's see. Let's use this. 2 points to heal. We'll wait on Bianca a little more. Let's see. Status. It does not tell me what Frizz is. Great! It's just great. Oh! Looks like I'm gonna have to guess on that one when the time comes. I know I'm walking past the castle. I'm just gonna earn a little bit of gold. The old man's gonna go to sleep. He's gonna wake up. We're rich! That guy on the right, the very far right there, looks like a Caterpie. That is, you know, it's probably just like that. I'm gonna call it Caterpie from now on, because it has an uncanny resemblance to it. 18 gold. Items is give to her. That way she has it in her inventory. If it's not in her inventory, I don't think she can use it for herself. Oh no, it gives you the option to use it. Okay, just use it on yourself. Okay, I have 100 bits of gold. You know what that means? I was flat broke when I left. Like by reality. Let's see, we're just gonna keep leveling a little bit, because if I learned anything from Final Fantasy IX when playing the game, later on you're gonna find like a shop that can either take your weapons and upgrade them, or it can take the weapons, combine them, and next thing you know, you either need the weapons in cash, or you need to go buy those unique weapons, which is always like the next store over, combines them, and then it upgrades them. Alright, here's a question for you guys to try out. Now, if you had a decision on whatever type of fun activity, leisure activity, what would your activity be, and where would you go for its location? And I'll give you an example. Me, I'd like to go sand duning. Basically get a big old buggy, get some sand tires, and just go out and, well, jump sand dunes. The place I'd like to go is I want to go into like a really vast open desert area, and where I live, I don't know of many vast open desert areas with soft sand desert dunes, so I think I'd want to go to like India for that. Now, I mean any sport, water ski, jet skis, if you're into skydiving, zip lining, what would you like to do? Because in all honesty, I love anything with a motor on it. So, and I'm terrified of heights, so I will not be jumping out of a plane anytime soon. Yeah, because I feel that if you know what you enjoy the most, you would kind of want to stick to that. Me, I enjoy engines. Love engine mechanics and stuff like that. Just the all around, I think it's the hardware, the idea that this was something that was on a piece of paper and is now right in front of you. And it's not just right in front of you, but it's pretty simple to learn and understand. Like, I first had my first vehicle before I got my car was I took a beach cruiser and I bought a little engine on it and I put it on there. Now, I'm talking like a little little engine, not the ones you can see like in your hardware stores. No, I mean like an engine. I went onto the internet and I bought a small engine. It was like a weed whacker sized engine. And looks like I'm gonna have to take care of these guys next round too. That was the first thing I bought. Got it going, got it up and running. I mean, if this thing was like a car, I hot rodded the heck out of it. I mean, I put on a performance pipe on it so it had more buildup in the engine. I put on a new head on the thing to get more power. Changed out the gears to change how fast it would go, how much bottom end it could get, and change the ratios. I mean, this thing was fun. And I threw it on a beach cruiser, like I said. And yeah, I got that thing from doing 28 to about 33 miles per hour. It was the greatest little machine I had. I mean, when I first did it, I did this when I was on my way home from work one night. I was sitting in the middle of the street. Now, I had to sit in the middle of the street because you can't put something like that on the sidewalk. I hit the crosswalk button because it's too small to trigger the sensor in the floor, and the light goes green. I dropped the clutch, I floored it, and I ended up doing a wheelie across the intersection and dropped that front wheel. And I was just as giddy as a 10-year-old in a candy store. I mean, it was the funnest thing. It was my first time doing a wheelie on a bike. And it wasn't intentional. So half of it was scared to death, and the other half was just, oh, I can't believe that happened. It was absolutely fun. But yeah, that's kind of why I would choose going dirt biking in a sand dune area as a leisure hobby for me. And again, I'd love to know what you guys would choose as a leisure hobby. And again, it can be anything. Heck, it could be some that you do in home too. I mean, whatever keeps you like entertained, whether it be video games, working on your cars, or blacksmithing. I got a little brother that does blacksmithing. I mean, this kid's gonna do some amazing stuff because, I mean, look at the stuff we have today. We wouldn't have gotten anywhere without blacksmiths. So, let's see. I got something called rag clothes. I'm just gonna put that in the bag. Now, let's see. I don't know if this bag, when it's full, it's done. So that's an experience kind of thing as we go. Let's go a couple more rounds. Because, unfortunately, when you talk to the dad, majority of the story has been so far, oh, let's go to the next town, let's go to this town, let's go to the next and the next. It's like, no, let's sit still for a minute. I kind of need to get some stuff. Let's see there. Okay, 16 gold on that one. Because one time when I was playing a game, I learned the hard way. You want to level up. You want to be ready. Alright. That's the big rat, and now we got the long neck weasel. Let's take out that weasel. Last thing I need is the weasel putting me to sleep, taking a bunch of damage, and there we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. You know, one thing I would like to do later on as the channels progress and everything is I would like to show how to get games like these on your computer, because this is a really old game, and I kind of want to show how you get it onto your computer if you already own the game. And for me, that's with a disk drive, a little CD reader. You just put it onto your thing and you play it that way. What's funny though is a lot of companies, and they did this and they was smart, they put in there a code, so in case pirates try and like take that code and sell it, they need a key code, and that's only in consoles or like your computer that can read it right there for a bit. If you get that into your computer, you can play the game, because the computer made the game. The computer can kind of read the game and get a lot of the information. I want to because not everyone sells a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and unfortunately people are trying to market those things for a lot of money right now. It's like an excessive amount. But if you have the game disc, because those are kind of a little bit easier to get a hold of than untampered consoles, then that's best. Because, I mean, I tried getting a PlayStation 2 Fat, the thick ones, and all I could find is, here's a stack of 5 PlayStation 2 Fats, but they're all parts, and they're everything good or essential that the console needed that were taken out, like a motherboard or a power supply unit and so on. It's just they took all those important things out and they're like, oh, you use this for parts. Well, all the parts, even in these 5, still won't give me one whole. So, and like I try and go online to find these things, and I can't find them half the time. They're just always so far and few between. Let's see, she's level 5 now. Increased strength. Look. One thing, Dazzle. Frizz, Dazzle. Okay. One thing I did do that I enjoy the most is I have some consoles in my house, and I like to just like turn those on every now and then, play on them, because even if you're playing a game that you really grew up with, like it could be Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. I remember The Little Mermaid being on PlayStation, and games like that. It's, even though you're playing it here, the nostalgia still 100% of it comes from the original play of it. But this gets you really close to it, like, really close. Squelch. Okay. Keep going. How much gold do I have? I got 310. Let's do some healing real quick. Use on her. I'm not worried about him too much, because he's got some pretty good gear on right now. The Wayfarer's clothes, the leather shield, hat. She doesn't have much besides the large pot lid, hand-sewn cape, and a fruit knife. He's got a whole copper sword. That's why he's dealing the finishing attacks a lot in like the first hit. Yeah. Let's see here. Saber cap and bubble slime. You know, if it's a slime made of bubbles, I think that's carbonation. It'd be funny if, like, the discovery of fizzy sodas or fizzy drinks came from, like, a slight extract of bubble slime. Because in real life, certain things, like, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a beetle of some sort is actually used to color or flavor drinks, and it's perfectly safe. I mean, we eat things that we wouldn't even think twice about what's in them, and we drink things we wouldn't even think twice about too. But yeah, there's actually a specific type of, I think it's a blue-colored beetle, that something in that is used to color or flavor a specific soda, and it's like strawberry flavored or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not amazed entirely, or I'm not surprised. I am amazed. I'm not surprised. That's the word. Because when you think about it, where do you get your fancy silks? Silkworms. So, I mean, so many amazing things from like the little stuff just you would take for granted. Let's see. Finalize the attack there. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I saw this, what was it the other day? It was a centipede. I saw a grown, long like that centipede, about 4 or 5 inches long, in my room. Didn't worry about it. And I just caught the thing in one of my shoes, and I dropped it into a jar, and I was looking at it. This thing, I tell you, this thing is smart. I mean, it went up to the jar, and it was using all of its length to almost reach up and get out of the jar. And I tell you, I've seen some really smart, I think that one's an arthropod of some sort. I could be wrong. But man, they are intelligent little tykes. Like, what was it? Say, I think it's an ogre spider. Terrifying to look at face on, but it's smart. It'll make a web, but not like a standard, oh, I'm just gonna set it right here kind of web. It makes a web, and at the end of it, it puts like some sort of secretion it makes, and it just dangles it right below it. And then on its 4 legs, it has its web. It holds its web like a net. And when something comes and nibbles on that, it drops down on top of it, catches it, and wraps it up and eats it. I mean, that thing is smart. I mean, when we were kids, we barely learned how to like catch one of our rabbits in our yards when we were little. We had white rabbit, I think a caramel colored rabbit, a black rabbit, and the white rabbit, what we would do is we would take a laundry basket, alright, just one of those rectangular laundry baskets. We'd take a stick and we'd take a carrot, and we'd put the carrot at the very back end of the laundry basket. And then we'd put a weight on top of the basket that the rabbit couldn't knock off. And then we would take some of our grandma's sewing thread and tie it to the stick, and we'd go and we would stretch this string out all the way like 30 feet to our laundry room, and we'd lay down right there looking around the corner of our dryer. We would see where that laundry basket was, and we would wait for the rabbit. And the rabbit would come in slowly, and would see everything. It's like, okay, and it was like, here's the food, and you'd yank the string, and it would catch the rabbit. It's kind of like how the spider worked. I'm like, that thing knew from day one how work its web, how to catch the food it needed. I'm like, we were doing that at 7 off of cartoons. What was it? The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. When he would set up like a cardboard box and a stick to try and catch the Roadrunner. Roadrunner just runs through and knocks the stick and the cardboard box out as if it wasn't even there. That was a great show. A lot of the good shows that I grew up with, like Cat Dog and Ed, Ed and Eddie. Oh man, I loved those shows growing up. Let's double check my health. 12 and 13. I have 5 MP points to spare, so I'll use those. And what's this? Removes poison from one ally. MP to use 3. I have 2. Okay, and she doesn't have any. So we'll have to. How much medicine? I got 1 and 4. Let's go through the castle because I have a feeling we'll probably run into some treasure chests in here. That's some ambiance for you. Bonfire is burning. Go into the cave, see if there's anything in here. The door is rusted shut. Well, you got that big old hat on, use it like a cushion, headbutt the thing. Have her throw you, do something. Haha! Pots! Ha! Medicine. Just what I was looking for. And a chimera's wing. Let's see, any more around here? Ooh, that is some awesome ambiance right there. Look at that. Straight down there. Got 2 dead people up there. Based on that, right? Let's see, anything back here? Oh. Go on up this way. Kind of feel like that's a little bit cheaty, because here's this door, and the door's rusted shut. Feel like you were supposed to do this the long way, you know? I could be wrong. We're in a crypt. 2, 4, 6. Wiki wiki. Nothing. You know, for a castle of dead guys, you are kind of broke. Nope. Nope. Services? Nothing! Ding 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 ding! Nope! There's something. I was lied to. Nothing seems odd about it. Nothing seems odd about it. Dude, we threw these things open. Nothing seems odd that I had these all open 10 seconds ago with a friend. No, not a problem there. It's like that video. It's like, where's your Rob and his Billy? That's a reference to a video. Some guy falls through the roof. Hey, Rob. Hey, Billy. Hey, fight me. I'm ripped. Fight me? No. Fight me. Ha! I saw you. Fight me. A moving statue appeared. looks like me in the morning. Just like, yeah. Dragon Quest, you do not have my permission to use my morning likeness. Quick, smack the stone statue with your sword. Made of copper. I think a copper sword would be pretty bad. Keep hitting it. Once more. Item, medicinal herb. Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Well, you kinda did. Okay. Keep going. Once more. He is assessing the situation. The situation is I am doomed. Come on, almost there. Can't be that tough. 10 on moving statue. 12 on that, and don't have enough of that, and all my stuff's in the bag. Bail out! Change speed of messages. If I get hit once more, I'm done for. Run! Yep, I'm dead. Nah. Switchback, you seem to be enclosed in a narrow space. Above Gyusho's head is something that resembles a heavy stone lid. Try to move it. Yes. Should push the stone slab with all his might. They buried me. Okay, let's so written on this side. Okay, well let's go on this side then. Graved on the tombstone, the words "Here lies Bianca" are written here. Unfortunately, Gyusho did. We do not know how to read. Yeah, we just read that. You hear the sounds of like a human voice coming from inside the grave. Will you check it? Yes. We should push the tombstone with all his might. Told you I'm ripped, bro. 6. Got the arms of a group of 4 men. You save me, I'll forgive you this time. Well, let's keep going. Alright, well, first things first, let's move some... let's get some medicinal herbs into our party. Because everybody knows we just beat it. It's not my fault. Give to him. We'll give 2 to her. So it's balanced out a bit. She's only got 12 HP. Okay. Oh, they buried us, and now we gotta go back inside this way. Anything? So I'm in the bookshelf. There doesn't seem to be any interesting books. No, but there is a dead person there. Look at the bookshelf. On the side. I can kind of see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a sliver right there. So I'm in the bookshelf. Interesting. Nothing interesting. You know, when I was a kid, I was a complete collection of love poems, but you can't quite understand what is written. Turns the book back to its proper place. On the bookshelf, nothing interesting. On the bookshelf, nothing. And nothing. Alright, dead ambiance. What you got? The queen looks calmly at the pair and slowly closes her eyes. Onward! Secrets rooms themselves. Nope. And nope. So far, I've only found 2 books. And some fat crows. That my character took interest in. No, I gotta go in there, but let's go in here. If you fall in the hole, you lose. It's pitch black in here. You should watch your step. Ha! Okay, there's a way down. Let's go talk to that other person. Walking into a wall, walking into a wall. Wall, stairs. Depending on how tough these ghosts are, might determine whether or not I take them all on. Nothing. Got some wardrobes. Meds. And hand-sewn cape. Best thing to do when you get like the armor like that. Silver tray. And nothing. Because I already have the hand-sewn cape, I'll probably sell it. All tray used to be ornamental. Hand-sewn cape. Put in the bag. And close that. Go here. Simply ornamental. Just put that in there. And close this up. I am the Queen of Lenoir Castle, Sophia. About 10 years ago, the people of the castle, everyone were murdered by demons. Why has such a terrible thing happened, you ask? It's rumored that these meddlers like to kidnap children from around the world. However, King Eric and I never had any children. These awful kidnapping demons probably attacked everyone out of spite. There's no choice but to lament over it. Even now, although this attack, we just want to rest peacefully. So please, somehow, please drive out the ghosts that have made this dead castle their home. If you can't, the castle's ghosts will dance around their accursed ball for all eternity. Question: where's the king? Search for him. No, you'd think, let's fight this one back here. Oh, nothing. Okay. And stairs, and this guy. Why don't you try and get past the... Found the king! Answered my own question. Yep. And I fell in a hole. Found a wizard. Oh no. Ghosts are bad enough, but if there are demons living here, it must mean... I once read a book stating that Demon Lord Mildrath wishes to conquer this world. You know, for a dead guy, I can't really walk through you. But I apparently can fight a hallway. Ah, candles with swords. Let's go! Ammo! 6 points damage. Alright, 26 points of experience. This is the place to level up. Alright. Our luck rose by 4. Jeez. 22 gold. There's a painting on the wall. Clearly. But I was just simply pointing out the painting is person-sized. And dead people dancing. So the stairs must lead to that ballroom. That's a lot of Drakkies. Alright, 6 Drakkies. They each deal about 1 to 2 points damage. Let's start knocking some bats. Come on. Awesome. 4 Drakkies left, and I need to heal her as soon as this fight's done. I could heal her mid-fight, but since they're doing such low damage, I kind of want to save it until after. Because, then I get the full use out of the medicinal herb instead of just like some of it. Because you can see, if that had been like attack to herb where she drops down to like 6 or 7, I get a whole lot more out of the medicinal herb than I would have if I just used it in combat. Treasure chest, medicinal herb. Alright. Let's use one of the ones he's got. Alright. Let's go talk to the dead. See what I did there? Ghosts appeared. Alright. See? Things are annoying. Whack. Stay. Gone. Now these two have a chance to attack. Decisions were made, and so were the mistakes. Come on. Keep hitting them. Oh, come on. One more. There we go. And... there we go. Alright. 48 gold. Jeez, man. Even the castle's knights couldn't protect the king from the demons. Please, someone return us to an eternity of peace and defeat the demon lord. That's a person, kind of like Howl's Moving Castle person. A talking flame. I want one. Someone get me a shovel. Hey, dead person. King and queen used to love to enjoy tea from their heirloom tea set. Now the silver teapot and cups are scattered everywhere, long forgotten. They had had enough of watching us dance. Just let me settle in and go to sleep. I've had enough of this dancing. I can't stop my legs. Someone please stop me. Big old rat. I forgot to heal, but I'm not too worried because these guys deal pretty weak attacks, and that guy ran away, so it's even better. Okay, let's heal. Use 30 HP. One ally recovers 30 HP. Yeah, he recovered. No. No, you stand. Kind of a waste, but it's fine. I'm gobbling up every last crumb today. I smell the sweet scent of some yummy children around here. Yum yum yum, our stomachs will be full soon enough. Something tells me we're at dinner. And that's a rat. Big rat. So, the skeletons are not friends, clearly. I mean, they did kidnap me. Hospitality, eternal dancing, so much will for us it is. So they like the dancing. Raha, dance! Dance! Yeah, me too. Hey, when's today's meal coming? Kinda here. Uninvited. Night wisps. See? Victory is mine on that one. 5 points damage. Jeez, I would not want to fight a group of these. Some gold. Dropped a treasure. The treasure was medicinal herb. Yes. As long as I get some meds. This is the front door, so we go this way. I got a TV right here for my PlayStation and my Nintendo and my Xbox. As you can see, I'm in the opportune position to just rotate. Let's see here, keep going. Alright, candle's done. Received 26 points, 22 gold. I wonder how much gold I got now. Because when this is done with 372. Come on! Let's hoping for more. Because I got like 40 off of those orange, you know, those orange ghosts. Painting on the wall, stairs in the back wall. So let's see. Oh. Let's go with a 5. Spell. Flame. Those illusions. Flames would be helpful. Something dropped it, and I think it was MP. Sure the heck wasn't health. Okay, that's 2 ghosts. And there. Save 36 and 21 gold. Just wondering where are, like, we saw those 2 treasure chests when we saw the king run away, which means on the other side of this door is where we were. Sort of. Should be this door. Yep, that's where we were. We were over there. And we fell. More like plummeted. Let's take out the rat. Oh, one heck of a critical hit. 43. Jeez. 7 on the slime, 20 on that slime. Let's see here. So with the gold I've accumulated thus far, I could probably 1/4 of the stuff I want to buy. That's probably that back entrance to the castle. Long-neck weasel, take out that. Because he can put you to sleep and those guys can deal a ton of damage. Yeah, because you see... Run away. There you go. He was scared I took out his sleazy cousin. Keep going after the Night Wisp because they deal a lot more damage than the rat. You know, I would recommend this as a good strategy games for young kids to play. Mostly because you actually have to think on what to go after first before you continue the entire fight. Because nowadays you got people playing like Final Fantasy XIV where you actually have subclasses, and then you got like old D&D masters that already had the subclasses. You fight with tanks, damage, support, and heal. This is a good step forward for the younger generations. One, because it's not too scary, it's not over complex of a game, and it gets them to actually think while they're playing. And plus, like when I was a kid, I don't care what a lot of people say when it comes to the whole. Hey, Hog Cancer, how you doing? Skate? I think that's a skate, or it's a building. Can't really tell. Or it could be a key. But again, when I was little, I was pretty bad at quick, fast addition math, because you'd get those like quick end of the week math tests. Oh, here's a sheet with 25 math problems. You got to do them as fast as you can, and if you finish the sheet, you finish the sheet. Well, and around that time, we were being told, oh, video games just rot your brain, they don't teach you anything. Well, I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the original Game Boy SP. Here it is. Oh, such brave souls, this is the first time anyone has made it this far. These disgusting fiends have made my castle their home for far too many years. This is no way for Sophia and I to rest in peace. To think we used to spend our afternoons happily sipping our tea among the blooming flowers. But now, please, I beg you, will you rid us of the ringleader of these ghosts? Yes. You will pay me 1,000 gold so I can get all my stuff. Really? You'll do it? Marvelous. You are truly courageous children. The fiend sits on my throne on the 4th floor. It surrounds itself with ghouls from the demon world. Surely you passed through a pitch black room getting here. My throne room lies in the middle. If you climb the stairs through the door behind you, you'll come to the 4th floor. I'm counting on you. Surely. But yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and you had something else to say? Wait a moment, I can't let you youngsters go yet. There are still things to discuss. If you go to the throne room, you won't be able to see anything. It's pitch black. Descend to the basement from the main hall. There should be a torch in a kitchen jar. Fancy? If you use that, then you'll be able to see through the darkness. Going down. Come this way. I've opened this rusted door for you. Good luck to you. This door? No, it's probably this one down here. But, yeah, in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, you have to use cards that have numbers on them to fight, and you have to have the highest number to win. And the numbers go from 0 to 9. Then there's Disney Star ones that are unbeatable. And what happens is you have to be quick about it, because you have to combine 3 cards to get a special attack, and you have to know the number. Now, of course, you can do it by hand, set them up and knock them down, but as the game progresses, what ends up happening is the come on, check out the painting. What ends up happening is the cards start to decrease the amount you have, and you have to reshuffle your cards, but you lose some as you go. Should be the basement right in here in the jar. Those are new. Okay, let's take out the candles, because we know what they can do. They can use Frizz, and those guys can call for backup. Let's use heal. We're gonna take out one of the Scorpion. Well, I should still just take out the candles. Fight off the candle, and you're gonna use medicinal herb on yourself. Okay, and I get it. Keep attacking. Take out the candle. Take out one of those guys. These guys remind me like they have those old like Spaniard helmets on them. That's what they look like. 47 experience, 43 gold. Kinda need this. It says it's in the basement, so. There is the rusted door down this way. Aha, this must be the door. That would lead to the basement. What's this one lead to? Welcome, will you be staying a night? Yeah. Okay. Any free health I can get is welcomed. There we go. Oh ho ho, you awake yet? They say this castle is packed with ghosts. You two better watch out. Oh ho ho. Door is shut. Suddenly a warm breeze blows out of nowhere. The rest of the door has opened. Okay, go this way. Haha, treasure! 30 gold. Seed of Strength. Silver teacup. Something tells me those will play a major role since they were mentioned. Now, let's see. What else do we have going on? Let's go back into the inventory and use that seed. And move the teacup to the bag. Kinda, yeah, there we go. And seed of strength. Who's the... Let's check stats real quick. Strongest is him. She is my second weakest, but they are the same level. So I will give the seed... Well, let's give it to her so she can actually help a little bit more. Because so far as the opponents have gone on, they've become increasingly stronger just in this little castle. So increased by 2, that should make her attack 17 now. And let's divvy out the medicinal herbs. Let's just hold on to that, because this guy, the main character, is my clutch character. Because I stayed behind a bit to do some leveling. Let's push forward. The old man is gone. $5 says he's dead. Let's check these pots, because you never know. I don't know if certain items do respawn back into like the pots, vases, and barrels, or doors rusty shut, only one breeze out of nowhere. Boom! Open sesame. Ha! See? Houdini. Not Houdini. Who says that? It's some magician. But yeah. I don't know if the pots ever just like respawn items in them, or it's permagon. 53 and a 42 HP. Awesome. 19 points of damage. Let's see, how much damage does she deal? She deals 8 points of damage now. She was dealing like 5s and 6. 24 experience and 14 gold. Alright. These are the beds. I still kind of want to know, how am I eventually supposed to just get across those gaps? Let's see, the gaps, the skull serpents. Okay, take that guy out, and the next one, 8 points damage. Because there are 2 more chests in the castle that I've yet to open. And they're across a little, I want to call it a gorge, but it's not a gorge, a gap. It's a broken bit of walkway. I kind of want to just get across so I can get the chest, because, again, I think the tea sets have something important. Another wisp. It's rumored that there are treasures in this castle, but I still haven't found any. Demon candles, let's go. There we go. There's one. Just frizz. Come on, take them all. One thing I would like to do, because again, I did see the movie on this game, but the movie doesn't go into deep in depth of the game itself, just a few points and stuff. If I do get an option to choose between, because I think you can have a love life, one of the girls, I would choose Bianca, which is this one, because you're not a kid forever. Found the torch. Obtained the torch. Most because I kind of like that whole... It's the same reason why I like Cloud and Tifa together instead of Cloud and Aerith. Because though Aerith did help Cloud out and she had feelings for him, blah blah blah, Cloud and Tifa are like the whole childhood friend thing, and I love that. It's tugs at the heartstrings. It's cute. I really love it. And it's kind of why I'm going for my character and Bianca. Cold water. Gaze to the shelf. Various wines and foods. Various wines and foods. So don't try talking to me. If I tasted any of this, I'd probably throw up. Because these guys eat children, so I'm surprised the children look like full-blown turkeys. Tonight the boss is going to let us let us add a secret ingredient that we found. A large oven. Let me pull the lever. I want to pull the lever. Shoot. Darn my tiny hands. I have a T-Rex complexion on these things. I'm very tough, but at the same time I can barely reach. Keep going. I saw this joke one time. It was making me laugh. It was a now let's go. You might find this food, but we need to. The joke went. There were these chickens. This rooster was showing like the baby chick, the ancestry. They're like, we were once great, and they're looking at a picture of a T-Rex. And because the scientists believe that chickens are a descendant from the great Tyrannosaurus Rex. And he was like, we were great once. So he's just showing this to a baby chick. And I'm like, that is hilarious. Let's see. Running and running and running. And get in the doorway. And up we go. This is where we fell into, because right above this floor is on the other side where the treasure chests are. Going up. That's the king right there. And keep going. After doing this whole thing, if at all possible, I'll probably save and call it at the next save point I can get to. Because it's important to save your game at major junctions. Right over there. That's where the treasure chests are, right up there at that top corner. I don't know if you guys can see it. But yeah, because you don't ever want to just like, oh, I'm perfectly fine, and next thing you know, something happens and there goes all your stuff. Because as you can see, I like to push the characters pretty close to the point of knockout. Use the torch. Items. What's this? Keep weak enemies away for a bit. No, we'll put this in the bag. That'll come in handy later on. Use. Pale blue flame burns beautifully. You know. I'm gonna do it. I want to be amazed if this happens. Yep. Teapot. The silver set is complete. Treasure chest and Chimera's wing. And a bed. Alright, let's go around one more time. Unless I have to give these to this guy down here. Because the thing is, you talk to this guy in this room, and he tells you about the tea set that has been scattered around the kingdom. Let's see. They said they had enough watching us dance, so let us go and blah. Dancing. It's probably this guy. King used to love the heirloom tea set. Now the silver teapot cups scattered somewhere along forgotten. No, I have those now. Dibs. Let's keep going. So I probably have to give them to the king or the queen to get a reward. Because, it wouldn't be an important item. Well, in my opinion, it's not that important if an NPC doesn't bring it up at some point. Let's see. Leveled up, level 8. Increase 2 to 1, 3. Swishes. Look into Sizz. 32 bits of gold. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Items. Old tea set. Give to the bag. Chimera wing. I can't equip. Slow down a little bit, thumbs. Put that in there. We'll give her one of the medicinal herbs. And should I just use, I'll just use a heal on the characters. Well, she's actually still pretty good, so let's keep going. Alright. Remember, the queen's on the floor just above the king's throne. And we have to give it to her. Frizz. That means Sizz must be thunder. Squelch is for poison. And these are very unique names to me. Very unique, because I'm so used to like fire rough, fire gut, fire jaw. There's, can't remember which one used fire jaw. I think it was, I think it might have been Kingdom Hearts. No, it starts with fire gut. Might have been Final Fantasy. I can't remember which one though. Now all their attacks are like doing 4 and 3s, which is good. There we go. Yeah, I'm just so used to that old setup. Quick use fire. No, you need to use fire rod to defeat this, and then you need to use fire. Defense dropped by 22. Oh, he saps defense. That explains a lot. Looks like you got the torch. Now, if you climb the stairs, you'll find the ghost on your throne. Counting on your bravery to pull us through. Drackies. A little bit earlier, there was 7 of these things. Now, on my very first video that I did, oh, they can actually run away. In my first video, I fought. Wow, these guys are really running. I first fought 2 of these at a time. These things were handing me my tail. I mean, like, they were really kicking my butt when I first encountered them. And yeah, when you run into like 7 of them, and you have that in your memory, it's like, I don't think I should be here. Two right away. Yeah, and here's the thing. When I first encountered the 7, they didn't run. They stayed and put up a fight, and it had me worried. Let's use the torch. Got the torch. The flame glows. I want to try and talk to the queen first and get the see if she'll take the set, the silverware. It's rumored that these meddlers, kidnappers, king didn't have kids. Well, no wonder you didn't have kids. Your bed's separated. Look at this. How are you supposed to have kids when there's this? Care to explain, Your Highness? No, the stork brings them in. What? Okay, now we'll light the torch and go face the boss. Oh, there's another door on the side. It's way down. Rule number 1, explore everything. There's a door there. There's... You're kidding me. Oh, it's terribly dark. You might want to... Buddy, I was in a room full of these things. I was kind of trying to pick a fight. Because if you haven't seen, I'm just fighting these things. Use sap, I'll lose 24 points. Okay. 6 points damage. You kind of want to take out the wisps first, because if they can take away your defense, they become a more of a problem than the other monsters. You can see. Critical hit, 26 damage. Good job, Bianca. It says I was poisoned. I'm surprised I'm not getting any poison backlash. It's probably more of a overworld kind of thing. Big rats. Yeah, it's an overworld type thing. Can you see? We both had 15 points of health. So I'm going to cure the poison. Luckily I have Squelch. Kind of like in, you know how in Pokemon, like if one of your... Oh, it affects both. If one of your Pokemon is poisoned, not only do they receive damage for being poisoned, they also receive damage as long as your character is moving in the overworld. Overworld being where you don't see other Pokemon. So the longer they stay poisoned, the more effect they have, even if you're just walking around trying to get to the Poké Centers. So it's yeah. I thought there was treasure down there. I was wrong. Let's go fight the big baddie. Hey, Ugly! Yeah, you kids did very well to get this far. Won't you help us find some delicious special ingredients for tonight's feast? Come closer. You think I'm that stupid? No. Having come all this way, surely you aren't afraid of poor old me. Won't you help us find some delicious special ingredients for tonight's feast? Come closer. So apparently you have to go closer, period. Well, you must know the special ingredient for the main course is you! Knew it. Just want to run over the hole. What the hell? What the hell? You're using children as the main course? I just cannot do it. You can punch a ghost. Yeah? Want me to take this hell scythe to your neck? Hurry up and whip us up a tasty treat. Salt, paprika, pepper. That pleasant aroma. This will be the perfect dish. Yes, raise it up. Understood. The way these characters jump remind me of the jesters in 9. Wow, this looks delicious! At last, a meal that'll leave us full. Bring it, bro. Got a bone to pick with you anyway. Kind of getting into the song a little bit. You know, there are like very few video game songs that just like bring out a whole nostalgia or just like a two. Really? I was hoping for at least a good battle. Oh well. That really bring out a tune that you can just enjoy listening to. Very few games have them. What games that do have them are, well, turned into ringtones. These guys drop a lot of gold and experience. Awesome. Okay, they were defeated, and I get 22 experience with a level up. Okay. So he's a little bit behind her in experience points, so. And I learned a new ability too. Whoosh. Going up. Turn around, and we're gonna go up these stairs because this is a faster way now to get into the throne room. Use the torch. And he's gone to the balcony. Let's go behind the king's throne and everything, see if there's anything here. Alright, and before I go out there, let's heal. Well, at least, we'll see how the fight goes. You again. Looks like you've been munched on by skeletons. Well, this time I'll have you all for myself. Ghostmaster appeared. gonna hurt when we get bit. He looks like he's been popping open one too many beer cans with them teeth all missing. Let's fight. Let's use... she's got the other attack spells. Okay, let's you attack, you use Dazzle's Fireball. The way I just said that. Lowers the defense of a... Ooh, cool. Kasap. Well, 25. Nice. He'll do main attacks. She'll be... We'll have her use one more Kasap. 50 points. 24. Nice. Then we'll have her use Fireball. And... yeah, because this is small flame. Fireball. Jeez. 7 points damage. Okay. My guy will be on healing duty. She will keep doing range damage. Okay, heal yourself. Let's see. Let's try Kasap again. Okay, so he's at the lowest he can get. We'll use one item because deal damage. Okay. Okay. Unaffected, but hey, that got him. Received 300 experience points. That's a heck of a lot of points. And she's gotten to level 9. 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, and 180 gold. Perfect. Spare me, please. I want to leave this castle. If you let us leave, then our kind will never bother this castle again. As Demon World outcasts, we just wanted a place where we could have a good time. Please forgive us. Please, please. Oh, boy. Now, here's the dilemma. Either I do something good and get like something really helpful in return, or I could defeat him and probably get something else in return. Give me a minute. This is actually where I kind of like to have my phone handy, because I want to get the best result I can from this. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Okay, because I don't want to get if there's like a way to like get the best items from the game, and it involves doing certain things like sparing the ghost or something, I kind of need to. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Yeah, so here it is. And what happens if I spare? It doesn't tell me. There. Here we go. Here's a forum. Appearance. Battle. More information. Come on. Sorry guys, it's just I really want to know how this is going to play out. Let me see. Wedge Cassis, deep down Wheelbrook Cave, the housekeeper of the haunted tower, around back, up Lady Towers. Now re-enter the castle. After defeating the ghost, the king and the cow with a gold orb. Kids will accept to give the ghost. Bianca will now propose some name to answer no to see all the choices until you ready. Leave this town. Quit Bianca. Your dad and return. Okay. So it don't matter. Great adults. Okay. We fly! Ugh, that's weird. We were in their graves. You did an astounding job. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Because of your help, we can finally rest in peace. It looks like the castle's other residents can sleep well too. Well, shall we take our leave, my love? Yes, my darling. Farewell. I'll never forget the bravery you children showed me. That's great, isn't it? Those two will live forever in happiness from now on. But still, I can't forgive all those ghosts who took over this castle. I'm definitely not forgiving them for attacking all those innocent people. What you got there? I wonder what this is. What a pretty jewel. It's got to be a reward for our hard work. Hey, let's take it with us. Bianca handed the glowing gold-colored orb to Gyusho. Okay, let's go this way. And this way. Okay, still can't open the caskets. Let's head on out. Well, let me see what the tea set is, because after this, I'll have no, well, nothing to do. Tea set. Because the dad'll take me elsewhere. It's for later, much later in game. Yeah, I don't mind reading things. Doing blind reacts is, I guess, what a lot of people like to do, but I don't want to just run into a game blindly, because I like having all the things I can get. Because what if there's something you miss because you decide, hey, let's go in blindly, but this thing that you missed does the most good, or it shows you something that you can't see unless you have it. Like, I think it's in 10-2 of Final Fantasy. Unless you get a true 100% in that game, can you see the true ending to the game. Let's see. How much gold do I have? Ooh, I'm gonna do just a little bit of farming, because that's almost enough gold to get all the stuff I want for the characters. But yeah, and the only way to get 100% of everything is to go around the game the first chance, get everything, start a new game, which lets you keep all the stuff you have ascertained the first time through, and then it will give you the item at the end of it that allows you to see the true ending to the game. Wait a minute, I could have just walked around the mountains. I went through valleys and rivers, and for some reason I'm not being attacked. Like, these kids are so strong now, the monsters are like, not happening. Nope. Not doing it. I know what you're doing. Walking around here ringing the dinner bell. We're not that stupid. But unfortunately, I think they are, the little monsters. Well, if I can't get it on the first purchase run, I think with the stuff that I'll be replacing, should be enough to buy it out. The news that Kyushu defeated the monsters of Little Castle spread that very night, and then the sun rose. You promised, just like you said before, we get the kitty. Hey, what are you doing? Guess I have no choice. Okay, I promised, and you guys did great. I'll give you this cat. How about that, Mr. Cat? Nobody will tease you anymore. Hey, hurry up. Let's get going. That's right. Let's give Mr. Cat a name. How about Barongo? Sound to you? No. How about Rusty? No. And Andre? Fluffy. Lynx. I like that one. You got it. Lynx it is. Are you sure that's alright with you? Yes. Then it's decided. Let it be known from today on you're Lynx. Lynx joined the party. Hey, hurry up. Let's get going. Well, let's see. I know I got junk to sell. Rag cloths. Useless to me. Let me check one thing. Before I go selling anything, I kind of want to check. The cat can't have anything yet. Alright, let's do this then. Sell. You do not want to sell the old T-Static. Sell. Yeah, sell the hand-sewn cape. Sell rags. Because your character originally wore rag cloth. And now we'll go to buy leather armor. Yes. Yes. Leather dress for her. Two of these shields. And I bought two, so I don't have to worry about the other one. And then we'll get one of these for him. And like I said before, this guy has the other item that she can wear for her headgear. Hairband for 150. Okay, that's fine. We'll just sell the old stuff. Let's see. Hat, leather shield. We'll sell the Yeah, we'll just sell the... I'm also forgetting, need to farm a little bit more for the 2 weapons. Oh well. Let's see. Hand sewn cape. Yes, we'll sell that. Because defensive items are just are more so important than offensive, because you need your character to last the fight. Okay, do you need anything else? Done. That's the town inn. This is the church. As soon as I talk to the dad, it's over. All that fighting and I got 1 gold left. But, no worries. I'll probably just turn around and head back out and fight some more. If I can with these 2, because I want to make sure they have everything. Alright. That's what I'm gonna play today, guys. You can always come back and watch me play some more. Monday and Wednesday when I play, I'll be playing Ape Escape 3 mostly. On Friday is when I'll be playing Dragon Quest V. Saturdays, I won't be playing Dragon Quest V. Instead, I'll be trying to practice my recording sessions so I can bring you the best videos I have. Thank you again for watching. I hope you all have a great night, morning,